Now, to come back to the basis of this particular meeting, I would like to say that I would like to see more emphasis put on stimulation training from experts, not in the homes, but outside training, going into homes, nursing homes and care homes, to actually train staff and how to communicate with these kind of patients. And it may just be pure communication with touch. It may be an idea of shouting names. There's one particular girl who is actually Dutch at the nursing home, and I had a conversation with her only yesterday, and she told me that things are done slightly different in Holland. And she mentioned the fact that the stimulation part was part of the basic way of doing things in Holland for people with this problem. Now, I know I'm restricted to time, so I would just say to you that I thought I knew a lot before I retired in my job, and I thought I would be able to do things, but having had the experience of being a carer for 8 years, one has to actually go through it to know what it involves. The more support a carer gets, the better. The less hassle they get with things. Basic things like taking them to the surgery for an appointment with the doctor, when in fact they could be embarrassed while they're waiting to see the doctor. Having to go to see the doctor for yourself and have them come into the room with you and sit them down, when in actual fact there are ways around that, as one knows that they can be visited on a regular basis. Now, I've had contact with Dr. Jolly and the staff with Dr. Jolly to actually do things in relation to the level of the stage she's at. Now, that's fine, because it's limited to certain basics, and that is cost on the cost of drugs, as laid down by NICE, etc. I don't want to know that. I've been very fortunate in the fact that even though I bought drugs from Canada initially for my wife, when the new drug Abixa came out, I had to initially buy it, but luckily for me, later it was prescribed. But these are all hassles which the carer has, apart from any of the day-to-day problems which they have with their own husband or wife. Enough's enough, because I could go on for a while, so I'll leave it at there if you don't mind.
Thanks very much.